Start off by saying, giving all honor, praise, and glory to our Heavenly Father Yahweh, in the name of Yahweh Shah Mashiach, Call Halayim La Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem, Rakah HaKodash, and double honors to the elders and apostles, the men of great millstone, whom Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shah established to teach and preach the true doctrine of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shah. Shalom Bayat Dawada, Slakia, Shalom Bayat Shah Dawada, and to the Hakim and Aquat that sought to repent, to you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans who fathers go back to one of the 12 sons of the patriarch Jacob, Yasha Allah. Shalom to you, Mashmakah. Shahakarab coming to you with another week to come proclaim a small portion of the truth of Yahweh by Hashem, Yahweh Shah, right? And you see, and you see what the title is today, and that's what we're going into. Rather, that's what the Spirit compelled me to go into, right? Right? So we're going to go into this and proclaim this truth, and we're going to kick it off, right? I'll hold that, right? Let's get straight into it. Let's get straight into it. Matter of fact, I'll open up with this one. It's Revelations 19 and verse 10. Just to break the ice. Right? Revelations 19 and 10. And I fell at his feet to worship him, and he said unto me, See thou do it not. I am thy fellow servant and of thy brethren that have the testimony. And wait, and that's another thing before I finish. That's another thing that our people don't quite understand. They don't understand that the angels is our brethren. See? When the angels came, matter of fact, I'm going to go into that real quick. And it says, And I fell at his feet to worship him, and he said unto me, See thou do it not. I am thy fellow servant and of thy brethren that have the testimony of Yahweh Shah Mashiach. Worship Yahweh for the spirit, for the testimony, for the testimony of Yahweh Shah is a spirit of prophecy. And we're going to go into these things pertaining to that the Edomites, they got an end. But guess what? But us, Israelites, we got forever. We got forever, man. They got an end. We got forever. And they know that. See? So these things that was told when it says what? For the angel, what I want to go into first, that these angels is our brethren. Those that come telling us, hey, they Israelites. Because see, when we pass away here, we go back to the heavens. And when we go back to the heavens, what happened? What takes place? We go back into that celestial body, that body that was fashioned in the heavens. And what happened? We go back into that angelic form, if I can say that. See, we go back into that angelic form. See? So why the angel come and tell them, don't bow down and worship me, because I am your fellow brethren? See? Why? Because the angels, they Israelites. See? They Israelites. Shalom, brother. Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shah Prakatah. I say Yahweh. Right? Yeah, I saw the elder brother, but not Zach by his own right now. If I ain't have to come out here and do what I got to do, then I would be, most likely, I'll be watching the brother. But hey, got to get it done. Right? But I want to grab this real quick. Let me grab this before I start. Revelations 22 and verse 7. But I want to come down to the point, which is verse 9. Pertaining to the angels, starting at 7. Revelations 22 and 7. Behold, I come quickly. Blessed is he that keepeth the sayings of the prophecy of this book. And I, John, saw these things and heard them And when I heard and seen, I fell down to worship before the feet of the angel, which showed me these things. Then said he unto me, see thou do it not, for I am thy fellow servant, and of thy brethren the prophets, and of them which keep the sayings of this book. Worship Yahweh. See? So the angel said, what? I am of thy fellow brethren, the prophets. We're going like a motherfucker today. Fuck. Slack. Hope that shit don't blow my damn camera over. Right? See? So what the angel was telling him, that I am of your fellow, I am your brother. See? As a matter of fact, before I go into what I want to go into, pertaining to Edom got an end and Jacob got forever. We got forever, man. Edom has an end. And that's another thing why they're mad. Before I want to go there, I want to just break in the ice with this. Let me go to Tobit. Because what did the angel Raphael tell Tobit pertaining to us, his relation to us? What did he tell him? What did he tell him? Tobit. Let me go to Tobit, the 5th chapter. Tobit 5. And it says, and it reads, Tobit 5, and let me jump in at, I'll start from the top and read down to the point. I think it's around 10. Tobit 5 and verse 1. Tobias then answered and said, Father, I would do all things which thou hast commanded me. But how can I receive the money, seeing I know him not? Then he gave him the handwriting, and said unto him, seek thee a man which may go with thee, while I yet live, and I will give him wages, and go and receive the money. Therefore, when he went to seek a man, he found Raphael, that was an angel, but he knew not. And he said unto him, can thou go with me to Ragus, and knowest thou those place well? To whom the angel said, I will go with thee, and I know the way well. For I have lodged with our brother, what? Gabael. For what? For I have lodged with our brother Gabael. So what was the angel Raphael telling him? But he didn't know that he was an angel. But what he told him, he said, yeah, I lodged with our brother, another Israelite in those areas. And he says, then Tobias said unto him, tarry for me till I tell my father. Then said he unto him, go and tarry not, meaning hurry up. So he went in and said to his father, behold, I have found one which will go with me. Then he said, call him unto me, that I may know of what tribe he is, and whether he be a trusty man to go with thee. So he called him, and he called him, and he came in, and they saluted one another. Then Tobit said unto him, brother, show me of what tribe and family thou art. To whom he said, Raphael, to whom he said, do thou seek for a tribe or family, or an hired man to go with thy son? Then Tobit said unto him, I would know, brother, thy kindred and name. Verse 12. Then he said, I am Azarias, the son of Ananias the Great, and of thy brethren. See? So the angel Raphael was just letting you know, hey, I'm a fellow Israelite. I'm a brethren of the flock. See? So when we make statements like, and telling people that, hey, the angels ain't no damn Edomites. The ones that come, the angels ain't no Edomites. That lot has been given to Israelites. See? Meaning the sons of the Most High. That lot been given to the Israelites. See? And they come, and those angels come and do the bidding of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua. But just to make the point to show that when the angel said to him, don't bow down to me because I am thy fellow servant and of thy brethren. See? The prophets, just like it said in the prophets are Israelites. Just like it said in Acts 3 and I think around 25, it says what? For ye, who you Israelites, ye are the children of the prophets. See? So those angels also are who? Israelites. See? And Raphael was just clarifying and just letting you know, like, look, hey, when he was here on earth, he was Azariah. See? And then when he left, what happened? He went back to the Most High, and then he went back into that celestial body to pursue, to basically to go back into his ways of doing his things as an angel, which we all do. See? Which we all do. But let me get into my point, though, what I wanted to bring out. Because Esau, Edom, these Edomites got an end, and they know that. They know they got an end. See? Just like it says, and they got a time to rule, and then they got an end. They're going to meet their end after their captivity. They're going to be wiped out. See? So these Edomites know they got an end. See? They can feel that they got an end. See? Pertaining to the end of their kingdom, what did he say? He said for what? For when you go to Revelation. Matter of fact, let me grab that real quick. Revelation, the 12th chapter. You see? And these are the birth pains. What you see that little red devil doing to the northern kingdom and doing to some of the southern kingdom, what you see him doing, because why? That's just the birth pains of their end. See? All these things got to be fulfilled. That's just their birth pains. So he got to carry that out. What the Most High said, what he read? Revelations 12 and verse 12. Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea. For the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he had but a short time. And these Edomites got a short time, man. They're at the end now. They're at the end of their rulership. So their kingdom is about to be ended. And then once their kingdom is ended, what's going to take place? Captivity. And after captivity, wipe out, annihilation. See? So they got an end, and we got forever, man. They got an end, and we got forever. Period. Right? But let me go into it. Isaiah 14 and verse 21. Isaiah 14 and 21. Prepare slaughter for his children, for the iniquity of their fathers. And what is it? The Most High is going to prepare them to slaughter when their end comes. See, when their time is up, their time is up. And what the Most High going to do? He going to prepare slaughter for them. See? And what else he say? What else he say? And it says what? Prepare slaughter for his children, for the iniquity of their fathers. But these Edomites will be walking through the earth saying that, oh no, the Most High ain't going to punish, he don't punish men's children. He don't punish men's children for stuff that they do. Well, why we in the position that we in? If that's the case, why we in the position that we in? If he don't punish men's children for the stuff they do, why we in the position we in? Why? Because the children takes the punishment of their fathers. You are your forefathers. See? And that's what a lot of these Edomites don't understand. They don't understand that. See? Because I heard an Edomite, what is that? What was that? Is that Deuteronomy 26, I think? Let me see real quick. Had the audacity to quote this when a brother was telling him that, yeah, y'all in. He tried to get away with saying that, no, what is that? Let me see. Is that Deuteronomy 26? And I think it's around 18, if I'm not mistaken. Or is it 24? Yeah. I think it's 24. Yeah. Deuteronomy 24 and verse 16. The fathers shall not be put to death for the children's neither shall the children be put to death for the fathers. Every man shall be put to death for his own sin. And he tried to quote that, thinking that they gonna get out of that punishment by quoting that. No, that's talking about something that you do in your life now. If you got a son, and if you did something wrong and robbed a bank or something like that, your son not fit to get convicted in the court of law because you robbed the bank. See, that's something pertaining to individuals. You now, that ain't got nothing to do with as a nation of people. See, so they go get it. But he tried to go there, and then first of all, and then secondly, you reading something that's pertaining to the Israelites. See, you can, and that kills me with these people. They always be opening up our scrolls, and then they try to read something as if it's applied. What they reading actually applies to them. When you go into Deuteronomy, the 24th chapter, he's talking about Israelites. That ain't written to no damn Edomites for them to open up the book and say this and say that. See? But he tried that. That ain't for you. That don't work for you. See? And that's the problem with a lot of these Edomites. They think they can open up our scrolls and then just pick anything to read and think that it's for them. It's not for you. It's not for you. But this, what I'm reading now, this is for you. Right? And it says what? Going back to it, Isaiah 14 and verse 21. Prepare slaughter for his children, for the iniquity of their fathers, that they do not rise, nor possess the land, nor fill the face of the world with cities. See? So once these Edomites' kingdom is up, once it's up, they ain't building no more. They're not going to rise back into the earth to go build cities and even their ancient lands. That ain't gonna be their possession. That's gonna belong to us. That's gonna belong to us. And they ain't gonna be able to go back there to Mount Seir and build it up after. No, they got captivity to go to. See? They got captivity to go to. And once they serve out their punishment under the Israelites that they enslaved, see, and that's another thing with them damn small headers over there trying to claim that you the Israelites. Okay, well, where's the Edomites at? You're supposed to have them in captivity. If you was going back into the land and you're supposed to be the Israelites, where's the Edomites at that you're supposed to have in captivity? Now, you ain't supposed to, oh yeah, the Amalekites, the Arabs is the Amalekites, and we were supposed to destroy them. We were supposed to destroy them, their kids and everything. Well then, if that's the case, they ain't going into captivity. The scripture says that the Edomites, hey, they enslaved the Israelites, they gotta be enslaved by the Israelites. Period. See? So these people full of shit, all these people full of shit, man. Right? But let me grab this. Reading it again. Isaiah 14 and 21. Prepare slaughter for his children, for the iniquity of their fathers, that they do not rise, nor possess the land, nor fill the face of the world with cities. And what have they done right now? Because people will read this and they'll say, oh, the Edomites, they've done away with. Well, you a goddamn liar. Because it says right here that what? That they're not going to fill the face of the world with cities no more. And what are we seeing? We just seen these Edomites, wherever they at, they done filled the world with cities. Wherever they at, look at Babylon the Great. See? Look at Babylon the Great. They've been built up off of our people's slavery, bloodshed, and lives. But who's running? Who was we being enslaved by when they built it up? And what you see here, you see cities every goddamn where. Cities, towns, and states everywhere that was been set up by these goddamn Edomites. By the hands of us, but by these Edomites. See? So you can't say that, oh, that happened already. Because it says they ain't gonna do this no more. See? And in the kingdom, when they taken out of this power, and in the kingdom, when they get in their captivity, they ain't gonna build. The only cities they're gonna be building is our stuff. They're gonna be building up our kingdom. But far as themselves to rule in, that'll never happen again. Never. You will never see another Edomite build anything for themselves again. They gonna do the same thing we did here. We built up their kingdom for them. And that's what they gonna do in our kingdom. They gonna build up our kingdom for us. But let me grab this Sirach 41. Sirach 41 and verse. Sirach 41 and 5. It says, the children of sinners' children's, Slakia, The children of sinners are abominable children, and they that are conversant in the dwelling of the ungodly. The inheritance of sinners' children shall perish, and their posterity, meaning their descendants, shall have a perpetual reproach. And that perpetual reproach is what that's the captivity. These Edomites, because you would think how long we've been here in our punishment, you would think it seemed like fucking forever that we've been in this captivity. It seemed like fucking forever we've been here. But guess what? This is going to end. See? And when this Edomites captivity come, their captivity going to be seen forever. Their captivity going to be way more forever than our shit been here. See? They shit going to be way longer than our captivity here. But guess what? Once their captivity ends, they're going to be annihilated. See? Once our captivity ends, we're going into that time of immortality. You know, meaning literally, physically immortal, and also our kingdom is going to be immortal. We're going to have an immortal kingdom. See? A never-ending kingdom. Right? Sirach 41:5. The children of sinners are abominable children, and they that are conversant in the dwelling of the ungodly. The inheritance of sinners' children shall perish, and their posterity shall have a perpetual reproach. The children will complain of an ungodly father, because they shall be reproached for his sake. You see that? And they're going to be reproached for his sake. These Edomites can't escape it, man. They can't escape it. The punishment is coming. See? So what you see them doing now, these are the birth pains of their end. See? And then what you see them doing to the northern kingdom, hey, when the Most High sent the enemies against our people, guess what? The northern kingdom was the first ones that went through the punishment for the southern kingdom. And even when you fast forward to the Renaissance period, who was the first one to be oppressed by the goddamn devils then? It was the northern kingdom, man. When them damn devils came over here, before they brought the southern kingdom, start bringing the southern kingdom over here, who was they persecuting first? Who did they war against to take them as prisoners of war into captivity? Who? The northern kingdom. See? When that started happening to the southern kingdom, that it already had happened to the northern kingdom roughly 100 years or less before us. See? So when they start doing that shit to us, to persecuting the southern kingdom, hey, they had already did it to the northern kingdom. See? They went through it first, man. See? So it ain't no different now what you see what these devils doing. Before they end, what you see them doing. They rising up against the northern kingdom. See? And a lot of them northern kingdom, they don't get it, man. They don't get it. You know, when you go back during the time when Jeremiah was preaching his truth, just like when Jeremiah was speaking, when you go to Jeremiah 31:31, when Jeremiah was speaking concerning the covenant that Yahweh, the new covenant that he gonna make with both, with pertaining to the second covenant. The northern kingdom, they didn't know about it. They didn't know of that covenant because Jeremiah was prophesying to the southern kingdom. The northern kingdom was already gone into the Assyrian captivity. They didn't know those things that Jeremiah was prophesying. Jeremiah didn't go to Assyria to go prophesy to the northern kingdom. Jonah did. See? But they didn't know about that second covenant that pertained to what it says in Jeremiah 31. See, they didn't know about that. That's why that's the reason. That's also another reason for the preaching of the truth now. So that they can be brought, so they can receive this information. See? That the Most High is calling y'all ass back. But see, a lot of them, they don't want to repent. They don't want to repent. They don't want to come back to the Most High. So what you see it taking place, you see the devil ramping up on their ass. And that's all done by the Most High anyway. The Most High got them doing that. Don't look at these devils and then a lot of our people, these fucking people. The Most High got them doing that. You dumbass motherfuckers. Y'all don't know what's going on. See, the Most High got them doing that. See? But our people walking around thinking, see what they doing to them. They doing to them. Motherfucker, they gonna do it to you too. Motherfucker. They gonna do it to you too. See? So don't just be thinking that, they just doing that to them and then they doing what they want to do. No, they doing what Yahweh Shem Yahweh want them to do, man. See? But let me get back into it, though. Let me go to Job. Job 27. Job 27. Because these Edomites, they gonna get it. But what it says, Job 27:13. This is the portion of a wicked man with Yahweh. And what wicked man? With these goddamn devils. See? That's the wicked man. And it says what? This is the portion of a wicked man with Yahweh, and the heritage of oppressors, which they shall receive of the Almighty. If his children be multiplied, it is for the sword, and his offspring shall not be satisfied with bread. That's that captivity. They're not going to be fully satisfied. Was we satisfied? See, a lot of people don't understand that what we went through, the Yahweh Shah said that what we went through, he going to put these devils through what we went through. But it's going to be 2 times worse than what we went through, man. See? All these things that, when he said, I'm going to put these curses upon your enemies and upon them that hate thee, everything that we went through here, they're going to get double of it. Double of it. And basically double. Like it says in Revelations, the 18th chapter. See? Matter of fact, let me grab that real quick. Right? They're getting double. See? Just like he said in Wisdom of Solomon, that he gonna do what? What is that? Wisdom of Solomon, I think is it 12 and 12? Where he says, hey, that these devils, he gonna do their ass 1,000 times worse than what he did to us. See? But he punishes our enemies 1,000 times more. Revelations 18 and verse 6. Revelations 18 and 5. For her sins have reached unto heaven, and Yahweh had remembered her iniquities. Who was her? Babylon the Great. Who was the people ruling in Babylon the Great? The Edomites. See? And it says what? For her sins have reached unto heaven, and Yahweh had remembered her iniquities. Reward her even as she rewarded you, and double unto her double. So the way these Edomites fucked us over, they fucked us over doubly. So he said what? They fucked us over double? They're going to receive double judgment from Yahweh Shah. See? They're going to receive double. See? So that's 4 times right there. Double is 2, and double is 4. So he gonna fuck them over 4 times more worse than what he did to us. See? And it says what? Reward her even as she rewarded you, and double unto her according to her works in the cup which she had filled to her double. What? Double, right? See? Going back to Job 27 and 13. Job 27 and 13. This is the portion of a wicked man with Yahweh, and the heritage of oppressors, which they shall receive of the Almighty. Which they shall receive of Yahweh Shah. If his children be multiplied, it is for the sword, and his offspring shall not be satisfied with bread. They go get it. Just like he said in 2 Maccabees, which I'm finna grab. These Edomites got hell to pay, man. They ain't getting away with none of that. And they know it. They know it. They know that their punishment is going to come. They know it. And they hate it. They hate that. They just wish that what they did, that's why you hear certain Edomites say that. You know, you hear them say, oh, that was a long time ago. Because why? They don't want to get punished. They don't want to get punished. And then look, they still fucking over you right now. When these devils be pushing forth the saying, and then when it comes to those at the top, you can't look at the ones at the top and then say, okay, it's just the ones at the top that the Most High gonna jack them up. No, he gonna jack their ass up in totality. As a nation of people, he gonna fuck up all the Edomites, all of them. The ones that's at the top and the ones that's at the bottom. See, they ain't gonna be able to get away with saying that, oh, because they like to point the finger. They like to point the finger and say, no, it's the rich that's doing it. It's the rich that's doing it. No, it's all y'all ass. It ain't just the ones at the top, because you got the ones on the bottom. The ones on the top, they just pass out these orders of what to do. You know, these certain initiatives that they put forth. They say, okay, well, we want to do this now. But guess who carry it out? The ones that's on the bottom, they the ones that carry it out. See? So you can't be pointing the finger, and then the ones on the bottom, they just be pointing the finger and say, well, it ain't us, it ain't, yeah, it's all y'all. See? From the head down to the foot. See? But let me grab this though. Second Maccabees. What's up? What's up? Look like Issachar. Second Maccabees 7, and I just want to get this point out of here because he told this to Antiochus, bitch ass, when he was persecuting and killing our people. See, but what was told to him? See, pertaining to what's going to take place with him and his posterity. See, what's going to take place with him? And it says what? But I'm gonna read up a little bit. I'm gonna start at 13. Read down to the point. It says, matter of fact, let me see. Yeah, I started 13. Second Maccabees 7 and 13. Now, when this man was dead also, talking about the Israelite, and it says, also, they tormented and mangled the fourth in like manner. So when he was ready to die, he said thus, it is good being put to death, but this what I'm reading now is going into reincarnation, that what he gonna speak about. But the point I want to make is verse 17. And it says, so when he was ready to die, he said thus, it is good being put to death by men, to look for hope from Yahweh, to be raised up again by him. As for thee, thou shalt have no resurrection to life. Why? Because when these Edomites, they're going to be resurrected, not meaning like they're going to come back, basically being reincarnated. See, not resurrected, but reincarnated. And when they come back, they're not coming back to be reincarnated with life, with everlasting life to endure in peace and prosperity. When they come back, they're going to be persecuted. See, they're going into their punishment. See, and it says, verse 15, afterward, they brought forth the fifth also and mangled him. Verse 16, 2 Maccabees 7 and 16, then looked he unto the king, who? King Antiochus, an Edomite, because these Edomites, when you ask them, who was Antiochus an Edomite? Yeah, no, he wasn't an Edomite, you goddamn Herod Agrippa, and I rest of them motherfuckers, the Caesars, they was all Edomites, see? But they don't like to admit that. The Edomites is done away with. You a lie. That's all they do is lie. But it says what? Then looked he unto the king and said, thou hast power over men. Thou art corruptible. Thou doest what thou wilt. Yet think not that our nation is forsaken of Yahweh, but abide a while, and behold his great power, how he will torment thee and thy seed. So what he say? How he gonna torment him and his seed, his posterity. See? They gonna get it, man. See, so these Edomites be crying, talking about, thinking that ain't nothing gonna happen to them. No, you gotta get your punishment. You don't fuck over the Lord's people and then create this false narrative throughout the earth and try to make it seem as if the people of the Most High is everybody. Well, first to begin with, those damn small headers that's over there in our land. No, the people of the Lord is you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. You are the Israelites. See? Not no damn devils that's over there in our land. See? And that's that false narrative that they done put throughout the earth. See? But what he say? And that's just like when he said, thou shalt be tormented, thou and thy seed shall be tormented, right? So that's just like when you go into that the parable that Mashiach spoke about when you dealing with St. Luke 16. Matter of fact, let me grab that. Right? That's that same parable that Mashiach spoke about in Luke 16. And what, verse 25 or something? Luke 16. See, and these people will read that. And you got some Israelites that will read that, and they'll be saying, sit back talking about, oh, that's Israelites. That's talking about the rich man was talking about Israelites that was doing good, and the poor man was talking about Israelites that was doing. You're a fucking dumbass, man. You're a dumbass. And it says what? Let me see. St. Luke 16. 19, this parable that Yahweh Shah was speaking was concerning us, the Israelites, that wasn't in the kingdom yet, that haven't received the kingdom yet. We've been poor and tried it down, and then who was a rich man? Talking about those that was in their kingdom. Now during the time of Mashiach, who was in their rulership? Who was living it up? The damn Edomites was living up during the time of the Roman Empire. See? And we're in the second leg of the Roman Empire right now. So guess what? They're living up, but their time is up now. They finna be taken out of this power. See? So he references to them as being the rich man. See? It's a difference between these two empires. We can't have our kingdom. Why you don't see us have no kingdom? Wherever Israelites at, you ain't living it up. You working for the damn devils, or you even doing shit that they want you to do to obtain this wealth. You don't have no government and no military setup. Where it's at? See? Why? Because you see some brown people, because you see brown motherfuckers, and none of them Hamites. See? You see brown people that got a place somewhere, might it be in Africa or somewhere, and you think those are Israelites. Ain't no Israelites got no damn government, no damn well, and a military setup. See? Because why? Our government is coming when Yahweh Shah get breaking. See? That's when we go set up our kingdom. Right now, if you're in punishment, how in our punishment that he said that you go set up a government and a military? You can't establish a government without a military. See? Because the military will protect your established authority, your established government. So you need a military, and we ain't got it. See? That's why everywhere you go, when you go to the G20 summits, when you go into those places, Shalom, Yahweh. When you go into those places, Yahweh Shemel Shah Brakatah, brother. When you go into those places with the G27 or the 7, whatever that shit they be going to, who you see? You see the other nations there, and then you see these brown motherfuckers just there. Don't think they Israelites. See? Because those people that's there, they represent their government, their established government. And they have a military to back that established government. We don't have that, man. We don't got that. See? All we got is Yahweh Shemel Shah, and our government is coming. It's coming. But it's not established now. Because why? Our government is not going to be in the same time with these damn Edomites' government is established. See? And this is part of the parable that Mashiach is speaking about. See? They can't come on our side and we can't come on theirs. That's why you see our people be doing all kind of crazy shit to get riches, you be doing all kind of abominable shit to get riches in this Edomite kingdom, and then you want to make yourself seem as if, oh, we living it up now. No, you're not. See, because it's not about us as individuals. It's about us as a nation of people. And these Edomites got you joined onto them, and you thinking that, oh, well, I got a big piece of the pie now. It's about your people. It's about us as a whole, man. It ain't about us as no individuals. See? But let me continue, though. I'm going to jump straight to the point. St. Luke 16 and I want to just get straight to the point. But let me start. St. Luke 16 and 19. There was a certain rich man which was clothed in purple and fine linen and fared sumptuously every day. And there was a certain beggar named Lazarus, which lay at the gate, full of sores, desired to be fed with the crumbs which fell from the rich man's table. Moreover, the dogs came and licked his sores. Meaning that's the other nations sitting over there just they ain't on it too, persecuting your ass. See? And it says what? Jumping down to the point. because Lazarus represents us, the Israelites, in a poor state. See, receiving that daily bread, but we in that poor state, we in that downtrodden state. See, just like he said pertaining to our curses in Deuteronomy 28th chapter. That what? That they go to be the head and you go to be the tail. See, and it says what? Jumping down to my point, 25. I'm going to start at 22 and read down to the point. And it came to pass that the beggar died and was carried by the angels into Abraham's bosom. The rich man also died and was buried. And in hell, and it ain't talking about no literal hell, it's talking about what? In this rich man's time of torment, these Edomites' captivity, that's going to be their hell. We in our hell right now, these Edomites going to be in their hell when they get into captivity. For the time being, for they have to be tormented. And it says what? And in hell, he lifted up his eyes, being in torments, and seeth Abraham afar off, and Lazarus in his bosom. Meaning what? We gonna be established in our kingdom. They gonna see Lazarus and the rest of his people living it up in the kingdom. And guess what they gonna be doing? They gonna be fucking going through it. See? This is the parable that Yahweh Shai is speaking about. See, they think, oh no, this is literal. This is literally talking about a place of hell, and then it's talking about they both there. How? Hell, if you're saying that hell is on the bottom, hell is beneath the earth, and heaven is above, how the fuck Abraham will be able to see? How the hell Abraham will be able to see him and to be tormented in hell when they're two different places? If that's the case, these people stupid as hell, man. And it says, and he cried and said, Father Abraham. And who said that? Hey, and who did Abraham have? Did not he have Isaac? And who did Isaac have? Isaac had who? Esau and Jacob. See? So when it said, he said to his father Abraham, think Abraham ain't gonna help your ass in the kingdom? That's why when you go into Matthew the 8th chapter, you will see Edomites will read that, and they'll say, oh, see, and they see the children of the kingdom gonna be cast out. And then see that, and then we the children that's gonna be gathered from the east and the west. Get the fuck out of here, man. What the hell y'all talking about? Man, these people something else, man. Something fucking else. But let me continue. And he says what? And he cried and said, Father Abraham, have mercy on me, and send Lazarus that he may dip the tip of his finger in water and cool my tongue. For I am tormented in this flame. Meaning what? That captivity they're going to be in. But Abraham said, Son, remember that thou in thy lifetime received thy good things, and likewise Lazarus evil things. But now he is comforted, and thou art tormented. You see? And that's what's going to take place with their captivity. They are going to be tormented, man. See? They're going to be tormented. And Lazarus, the Israelites, we gonna be what? We gonna be comforted. We gonna have everything, man. Everything. It ain't nothing you gonna want that you ain't gonna have. Just like their eyes stand out with fatness, they have more than their heart can wish for. Meaning they got more than anything that they want. They already got it. It's already given to them. Our eyes gonna stand out with fatness. We gonna have more than our hearts can imagine. See? And I can't wait. Right? So going back to it, in 2 Maccabees 7 and 17, where he told that wicked-ass Edomite Antiochus, and he says what? But abide a while, and behold his great power, how he will torment thee and thy seed. And they're going to be tormented. See? They're going to be tormented. But let me grab this Job right quick. Job, they're going to be tormented. They going into captivity, and there ain't a goddamn thing they can do about it. See, Job 31, because he said he gonna be tormented, right? Job 31, and when he said, and he said, and thou shalt be tormented, and your seed, meaning his posterity, meaning those generations after him. See, in the time of their punishment. See, and what he says, Job 34 and 29. When he giveth quietness, who then can make trouble? And when he hideth his face, who then can behold him? Whether it be done against a nation or against a man only. So when you go into Antiochus, yeah, the Most High jacked his ass up. He had those worms eating from the inside out. See? But still, he said he go jack up his posterity too. See? See? So meaning it's gonna be his posterity is gonna get it from one generation to the next. See? And these Edomites gonna finally receive their punishment from one generation to the next. See? That's why they're gonna be under that 1,000-year captivity. You think when Yahweh shall return and we rule with him that first 1,000 years, because it ain't just 1,000 years, and then the next 1,000 years it's going to expire. We're going to be taken out of power, and then some of us, he's going to come into power. What fucking shit? See, we're going to rule this planet forever. That's why the Most High said that he had made the world for our sakes, meaning he had made this earth for our sakes, for our benefit. See? See, that immortality ain't just talking about how the hell you gonna be immortal, but then you're not gonna have an immortal kingdom. So wait a minute. So we gonna become immortal, right? We're gonna get rid of this immortal and put on immortality. But we gonna be immortal beings, but other people gonna be ruling in the earth. That don't make no goddamn sense. And that's the shit these people think. See, they don't even understand what they literally think when you speak on that pertaining to our time of immortality. These people think that, oh no, it's just talking about that you're going to have a kingdom. But if that's the case, how long is our kingdom going to be? Oh, it's just going to be for a certain time. No, it's going to be forever. See? And in order for you to live in that never-ending kingdom, in that never-ending empire that the Most High is going to establish, guess what? You have to be immortal. How you going to have an everlasting kingdom, but you ain't going to be everlasting? See? So the Edomites, man, hey, they got to end, and we forever, man. We going to be forever, man. That's the lie they told, put in the earth, that, oh, no, the Israelites don't exist no more. Get the fuck out of here. You think the Most High going to do away with his people, but you stanky rat dogs walking around polluting the earth and fucking up everything? Man, these people out their damn mind, man. Out of their damn mind. Going back to Isaiah, the 14th chapter, and continuing at the next verse. Isaiah 14 and 22. Well, let me read that again in 21. Isaiah 14 and 21. Prepare slaughter for his children for the iniquity of their fathers, that they do not rise, nor possess the land, nor fill the face of the world with cities. And that's what's going to take place when they're in captivity. Verse 22. For I will rise up against them, said Yahweh of hosts, and cut off from Babylon the name, and remnant, and son, and nephew, said Yahweh. So what did he say he gonna do? He gonna rise up against them. See, Yahweh, and when he gonna do it? When he send back Yahweh, and he gonna be against all of them. It ain't not one, ain't no Edomite gonna be walking through the earth right now and saying, oh, I did this, and then so I'm gonna do good, I'm gonna do this, and I'm gonna do that, and then don't worry about it. The Most High, he gonna have me with y'all. And you got a lot of our people think that, especially these dumbass Israelites that's in these damn pagan builders, they literally think that Edomites right now can sit back and say, oh, we gonna do what's right. You can't do what's right. But then you think that they gonna do what they gonna do now, but then in the kingdom, they gonna be standing right with you, living it up. And the scriptures don't say that, man. And you people are fucking seeing something, and you want to see something that ain't in here. It ain't in here. When the scripture speaks about us individuals in the kingdom, that Yahweh Shai is going to set up and establish the kingdom of heaven, that's only for the Israelites. And that don't mean that the other nations ain't going to be in it, because they is going to be in it. But the point is, who is that rulership? Who going to be in that ruler class position? Israelites. Not no heathens, man. Not damn goddamn one heathen. They all going to serve Israelites forever. See? Like, what you think? So when the kingdom come, and I'm gonna fast forward to after 1,000 years. We've been on here ruling with Yahweh 1,000 years, and then the other nations, they're gonna establish. Okay, well, so what we gonna start doing then? What we gonna start serving ourselves then? We gonna start serving ourselves? So wait a minute. So the heathens, they go get their kingdoms, and they gonna be established, but then. What's going to happen? We finna start serving ourselves now. We ain't gonna have service no more. See, we gonna be serving. We gonna be sitting up preparing our own food. We gonna fucking go into gold mines and start hoarding up. We gonna start doing all these things for ourselves. No, man. We gonna ever, forever, ever have these damn people. They gonna serve us, man, forever. Forever. Right? But what it says again, for I will rise up against them, said Yahweh of hosts, and cut off from Babylon. Meaning what? Babylon the Great. He gonna cut these damn Edomites totally off, right? And they all getting it. This is the meaning when it says, and I'm gonna cut off from Babylon the name and remnant, son, nephew, said Yahweh. Meaning all their asses, man. Their cousins, their nephews, the brothers, the sisters, the aunties, the uncles, all they motherfucking asses, man. Right? All they motherfucking asses. They all getting it. Going to Job, the 18th chapter, they all getting it. Every last one of them. And they don't want to get it. But what you expect? What you think these people supposed to get? You think they're supposed to get peace and happiness? Why would a damn Edomite get peace and happiness when Yahweh shall return? What they doing to you right now. Look what they doing to you, Jakes, man. Whether you from the southern kingdom or northern kingdom. Look what they doing to you. You think these motherfuckers deserve peace? You think these motherfuckers deserve happiness? No, they don't. They don't deserve no peace and fucking happiness. They deserve captivity. And after captivity, annihilation. Just take that wicked ass, just take that damn wicked ass vain body and just get rid of it. And just get rid of it. Now, we don't know what the Most High gonna do to the spirits, but we can't say that the Most High won't destroy those spirits because he can. See? It ain't that, oh, he just created the spirits and then he can, Yahweh can do whatever the fuck he want to do. If he created the spirit and said that spirit got a time limit where he go dwell in the earth and go up and down, then that's what it's going to do. But if the Most High say, nope, I created the spirit for a particular time period, and after this time period is done, I'm getting rid of it. See? And that's what he can do. We can't say he ain't gonna destroy their spirits. See? Because right now, if they Edomites right now, they Edomites, just like us Israelites, when we go back up to the heavens, after your body died and your spirit go back up, we come down in our appointed time. Show me in the scriptures right now. Now, we can go into scriptures and show you that us as Israelites, you come back in your life. What did he tell Daniel? He told Daniel, thou shalt take thy rest in Daniel the 12th chapter, and thou shalt come at the end of days. You shall return in your lot. Meaning, what is his lot? Daniel was from the tribe of Judah. So he's going to come back in that. He's going to come back as the tribe of Judah, right? He ain't coming back as no Edomite. He ain't coming back as a Moabite. He ain't coming back as a Hebrew Israelite from the tribe of Judah. See? So the same thing with these Edomites. In their time, nice truck. In their time, what the hell you looking at? In their time of coming to the earth, what's going to happen? They ain't coming back as Moab. They ain't coming back as Japheth descendants. They ain't coming back as any other people other than the Edomites. See? So when their time is done, the Most High gonna get rid of them. And when he get rid of them, they ain't coming back. Those spirits ain't gonna be, now they gonna be a damn Moabite. Well, if that's the case, they can fucking be a Moabite now. They can be a damn Hamite now. See? They can be any nation of people they can be right now, if that's the case. So when their time is done, the Most High gonna get rid of those fucking spirits. Because there ain't gonna be no need for them damn Edomite, those spirits no more. What do he say? For the Most High have made all things for himself, yea, even the wicked for the day of evil. So those spirits that the Edomites have, they wicked motherfuckers, man. So when the Most High is done with them, he done with them. See? We can't be looking at it like, okay, those spirits that's in them, But we can't be looking at it like, okay, well, I'm going to feel sad because the Most High going to destroy those spirits. No, those spirits was created for what? To go in these damn Edomites and what? To dwell in them and to do whatever the Most High got them doing. When that time is up, he going to get rid of them and those motherfucking spirits. Because all the other nations, they already got the spirits already that's going to be multiplied, come and go within that nation. See? So he going to utterly do away with these Edomites, man. See? And they know it. They can feel it in their goddamn bones that he going to utterly do away with their ass. Right? We're going to Job 18 and verse 16. Matter of fact, I started 14. Job 18 and 14. His confidence shall be rooted out of his tabernacle, and it shall bring him to the king of terrors. Who is that king of terrors? Yahweh Shai, that's that king of terrors, right? And it says what? It shall dwell in his tabernacle, because it is none of his. Brimstone shall be scattered upon his habitation. His roots shall be dried up beneath, and above shall his branch be cut off. What? This is talking about, so we got the Edomites in the time period where they in the earth now, so they got a time period to rule. When they rule us up, they going into captivity. After their captivity, they are going to be annihilated as a people. See, you ain't gonna see no more crackers in the earth ever again, man. Ever again. See, and we Israelites, we are going to joy. We going to rejoice in that. We so-called Israelites, who is who? Who? You so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. You are the children of Yasha Allah. You are the children of Israel, right? And we go glory in the downfall of these damn devils. And we also, after that 1,000 years, we're going to glory in their annihilation. See, they ain't going to be able to walk in the earth no more and pollute everything. But to where you see the birds of the air is extinct. The aquatic life in the ocean is washing up on shore. And the people's minds is fucking polluted. See, you ain't going to have this no more. It ain't going to be no more of that, man. See? But what it says, Job 18 and 17. His remembrance shall perish from the earth, and he shall have no name in the streets. He shall be driven from light into darkness and chased out of the world. He shall neither have son nor nephew among his people, nor any remnant remaining of his dwelling. What? Nor any remaining in his dwelling. Ain't gonna be no more of these motherfuckers, man. See? But they got that punishment to go through. See? You ain't gonna enslave the Israelites and they think ain't nothing gonna happen to you. See? You ain't gonna royally screw over. You see what the Most High got him doing? See? Because these are those birth pains of the end of their kingdom. They gotta wrap it up. See? Going back to my first point that I made in Revelation 12 chapter, 12 and 12. It says what? Behold, let me read it again. And this is what our people need to understand. This is why the Most High is telling a lot of our people to repent. But they don't want to. See? But what it says, Revelations, again, 12 and verse 12. Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea. For the devil is come down unto you. Who is the devil? The devil is the goddamn Edomites, man. That's who the devil is. The devil is somebody that's sitting in a dimension or in a realm under the earth in a fire pit waiting on for souls to come to him. No, man. Ain't no hell. Hell is what you go through on earth. It's a condition on earth, man. See? And it says what? For the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he had but a short time. The time is almost up. The time is almost up, man. See? And these signs that our people, they ain't even acknowledging. The one sign that you should acknowledge is you see us preaching this truth, man. See? Letting our body be a living sacrifice, coming out here and proclaiming this truth. Whether those of our people are here or whether they don't want to hear. See? Because you got other things in the scripture where the Most High say, what, do what? Hey, speak unto the air. See? Whoever I want to hear it, they'll hear it. See? But let's go to Job, the 20th chapter. Job 20, and I'm going to start at verse 4. Right? Job 20 and verse 4. Yeah, I'll jump in there. Job 20 and verse 4. Knowest thou not this of old, since man was placed upon earth, that the triumphing of the wicked is short, and the joy of the hypocrite but for a moment? Though his excellency mount up to the heavens, and what have we seen? They excellency have mounted up to the heavens, meaning they achieved all the things they go achieve. They fulfilled their blessing, meaning they got their blessing. See, when Isaac said, he gave Esau, he said, Father, if thou have one blessing for me, bless me, even me also, O my father. And he gave him a blessing. He said, thy fatness shall be thy dwelling. Matter of fact, let me read it real quick, because I don't want to butcher it. right? Genesis 27. Genesis 27. And we're going to jump straight in at the point. Where you at? 38, 37, right? I'll jump in at 37. And Isaac answered and said unto Esau, Behold, I have made him thy lord, and all his brethren have I given him for servants. And with corn and wine have I sustained him. And what shall I do now unto thee, my son? And Esau said unto his father, Hast thou but one blessed, my father? Bless me, even me also, O my father. And Esau lifted up his voice and wept. See, and you still see the ass do that now today. When you see it all, they'll do something to 1,000 people. They'll go kill a bunch of people. But as soon as you do something to one of their ass, they get to crying like they don't deserve it. See? They still doing the same thing today, like they don't need to, like a foot in their ass, right? And it says what? Like you wrong for doing something to them. They can murder millions of your damn people, but you take out a couple of their asses, they be crying like they don't deserve that. See? But it says what? Genesis 27 to 38. And Esau said unto his father, Hast thou but one blessed, my father? Bless me, even me also, O my father. And Esau lifted his voice and wept. And Isaac his father answered and said unto him, Behold, thy dwelling shall be as the fatness of the earth and of the dew of heaven from above. You see that? So he said, look, you go get your blessing, is you go, and they got it. You see them, this is them being exalted. They obtain their excellence. See? But they about to be brought down out of their excellence. Going back to it. Job 20 and verse 6. Though his excellency mount up to the heavens, and his head reach unto the clouds, just like when you go into what is that, Obadiah? In the book of Obadiah, when he says, matter of fact, let me just grab it. A couple more and I'm gonna end off. Obadiah, and this is what it says, what? That his shit's gonna mount up to his excellency, right? Obadiah 1 and I'm gonna jump in at 3. I'll jump in at 2. And he says, what? Behold, I have made thee small among the heathen, thou art greatly despised. The pride of thy heart had deceived thee, thou that dwellest in the cliffs of the rocks, whose habitation is high, that said in his heart, Who shall bring me down to the ground? And you see that? And he said, what? Though thou exalt thyself as the eagle, and though thou set thy nest among the stars, this will I bring thee down, said Yahweh. See, so they exalted, they didn't been exalted, they didn't obtain their excellency. See? And now it's time for their motherfucking asses to come down, man, and be taken out of power. And guess what? To be our slaves. They're going into captivity. Because just like when Yahweh come, it's going to be a great war. When we come back down out of those chariots, man, what the hell you think we're going to be doing? We're going to devour these damn people, man. See? And we can't wait till it happen, man. Because we tired of all this. We tired of all this. We tired of all of it. Right? But going back to it, Job 20 and 6, though his excellency mount up to the heavens, and his head unto the clouds, reach unto the clouds, yet he shall perish forever like his own dung. They which have seen him shall say, Where is he? He shall fly away as a dream, and shall not be found. Yea, he shall be chased away as a vision of the night. The eye also which saw him shall see him no more, neither shall his place any more behold him. So these Edomites through, man. See, they through. Why? Because, the Edomites got an end. But Jacob got forever, baby. Right? We got forever, man. See? But I ain't gonna go into those two because, the time is up. But I can keep going, but, we'll let that suffice right now, right? And we're gonna give all honor in the eyes of these damn people that's out here. We're gonna give all honor and praise and glory to our Father Yahweh. Call Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shah, by Hashem, Ka HaKodash. and double honors to the elders and apostles, the men of great millstone, whom Yahweh Shem Yahushua set up to establish and teach the priests the true doctrine of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. Shalom, Bayashah Dawadah, and to the Akim and Akbach that's out there repenting, to you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans whose fathers go back to one of the 12 sons of the patriarch Jacob, Yasha Allah. Shalom to you, Mashmakah. Shalom. Why? Abad Babal. Shalom. Shalom, brother.